Hey there, coin aficionados, welcome to a journey into the unexpected treasures hiding in plain sight. Today, we're delving into the world of rare coins that many might overlook, yet hold stories and subtleties that can change a collector's life in an instant. I'm talking about coins that aren't just money, but miniature pieces of art and history. And while we have not one, but two fascinating pennies on our radar, let's kick things off with the intriguing tale of the 2011 U.S. 1 penny. At first glance, the 2011 penny might seem like an everyday piece of currency, a familiar face of President Lincoln gracing its obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But if you've been around the block in the numismatic world, you know that even the most common coins can hide a few secrets. This particular penny, minted in 2011, arrived at a time when the U.S. Mint was embracing modern production techniques while still paying homage to a rich legacy. It's a coin born of innovation and tradition, a subtle nod to America's past intertwined with the efficiency of contemporary minting processes. What makes this coin so captivating is the way modern technology meets time-honored design. The 2011 penny is crafted using a zinc core plated with copper, a method adopted to keep production costs in check. Yet, even with advanced machinery and strict quality controls, the human element still shines through. Minor variations, like slight differences in the copper plating's thickness or subtle misstrikes, have occurred in a few coins. These little quirks, which might seem like manufacturing flaws to the untrained eye, are what elevate certain specimens into the realm of collectible rarity. For those of us who appreciate the delicate balance between precision and imperfection, these variations transform an otherwise common coin into a potential gem. Now, let's talk numbers and market value, because every collector loves a good auction story. When the 2011 penny first began circulating, it was seen as a straightforward piece of everyday currency. However, as keen-eyed collectors started to notice the anomalies, a misaligned letter here, an extra flourish there, interest in specific error variants began to grow. In recent years, mint state specimens of the 2011 penny, especially those with notable errors like a double die or misstrike, have sparked considerable bidding wars. At some auctions, pristine coins have reached prices in the mid-hundreds of dollars, and in one standout case, a verified error variant even broke the $500 mark. It's a striking reminder that even a coin you might have casually pocketed can turn into a prized possession if you know where to look. There's a story in the coin collecting community that I always find particularly compelling. A seasoned collector once shared how he was meticulously sorting through rolls of pennies from a local bank deposit when something unusual caught his eye. Amid hundreds of seemingly identical coins, one penny displayed a faint yet unmistakable error in its design, a detail that most would dismiss as a mere curiosity. After a thorough examination and authentication by experts, it turned out to be one of the rare error variants from 2011. That single coin, tucked away for years in a forgotten jar, eventually became the centerpiece of a regional auction, drawing enthusiastic bids and earning a premium price. This tale is a perfect illustration of why we, as collectors, are drawn to the hobby. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about the thrill of the hunt and the joy of uncovering hidden treasures. Beyond the exciting auction records, the true allure of the 2011 penny lies in its condition-based value variations. Condition is king in the world of coin collecting. A coin in mint state, with its immaculate, untouched finish and crisp details, carries a value far beyond its circulated counterparts. Think of it like comparing a freshly minted work of art to one that's weathered time. Both have their own charm, but one clearly stands out as a rare piece of perfection. For the 2011 penny, coins that have never been circulated and retain their original luster can command premiums that are several times higher than those with signs of wear. The subtle differences in the quality of the copper plating, the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, or even the clarity of the inscriptions can all influence the coin's desirability. It's these nuances that add layers of complexity and excitement for collectors who know that every little detail can have a significant impact on value. Stepping back a bit, it's worth reflecting on how the 2011 penny fits into the broader narrative of American coinage. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of U.S. currency for over a century, evolving through subtle design tweaks and shifts in production methods. The year 2011 may not have heralded a dramatic design overhaul, but it did mark a period of transition, a time when the mint was fine-tuning its processes and embracing modern technology. These changes, while designed for efficiency, inadvertently opened the door to the occasional error or unique variant. And for collectors, that blend of old and new creates a fascinating dynamic. Each 2011 penny isn't just a piece of metal, it's a snapshot of a pivotal moment in the evolution of coin production, where advanced techniques met the unpredictable nature of mass production. For those of us who have spent years poring over coin collections, the excitement isn't solely in the numbers or the auction prices. It's in the details, the way a slight misstrike can tell a story of mechanical imperfection, or how a nearly invisible error can transform a routine piece of currency into a coveted collectible. The 2011 penny is a reminder that even in an era of digital precision, the human touch can still leave its mark. Every coin carries with it a narrative of innovation, error, and ultimately, the serendipitous beauty of imperfection. And when you hold one in your hand, you're not just touching metal, you're connecting with a moment in time when history and modernity converged. I'm sure many of you have experienced that rush of excitement when you discover something unique tucked away in your coin collection, a coin that makes you pause and appreciate the story behind it. The 2011 penny encapsulates that very experience. It's a coin that invites you to look closer, to appreciate the intricacies that might otherwise go unnoticed. Whether you're a seasoned collector who has seen the highs and lows of the market or a passionate enthusiast who understands that every coin has a tale to tell, this penny offers a depth of character that's hard to ignore. It's these moments of discovery, these subtle details that transform a simple coin into a cherished piece of numismatic history. There's also a broader lesson in the story of the 2011 penny. In a world where so much of our currency is digital and fleeting, holding on to something tangible, something that has weathered the test of time and technology, offers a unique kind of satisfaction. It's a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry immense historical and sentimental value. The craftsmanship behind every strike, the slight variations that hint at the complex interplay of technology and human oversight, all contribute to the coin's allure. And for those of us who have devoted years to collecting, these are the nuances that make the hobby not just profitable, but deeply rewarding on a personal level. Imagine, for a moment, the journey of a single 2011 penny, from the moment it was produced in a bustling mint, through its life in circulation, to the day it was discovered by an eagle-eyed collector. Each stage of its existence adds a layer of history, a chapter in the ongoing narrative of American coinage. And while its face value might seem insignificant, its collectible value tells a story of innovation, error, and serendipity. This coin is a testament to the idea that rarity isn't always about quantity, but about the unique moments that make an ordinary object extraordinary. So, next time you come across a 2011 penny, take a closer look. Appreciate the subtle hints of its origin and the little quirks that set it apart from millions of others. In its unassuming design and the nuances of its production lie the secrets of a coin that has quietly captured the hearts of collectors. The blend of modern minting techniques with a nod to the storied past of American coinage makes the 2011 U.S. 1 penny a compelling piece for any collection. It stands as a symbol of how even the most familiar items can reveal layers of complexity and history when examined with a keen eye. And as we wrap up our deep dive into the 2011 penny, remember that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. The thrill isn't just in the hunt for rare errors or high auction numbers, it's in the journey of uncovering the narrative behind each piece of metal. This penny reminds us that in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest details can have the biggest impact. It's a celebration of history, craftsmanship, and the unexpected surprises that make our hobby so endlessly fascinating. Stay tuned, because while the 2011 penny offers a fascinating look into modern rarity and subtle design missteps, there's another coin on our list with its own unique story. In just a bit, we'll transition to exploring that next chapter of numismatic. Now that we've explored the fascinating story of the 2011 penny, let's shift our attention to another modern rarity, the 2017 US 1 penny. At first glance, the 2017 coin might look just like any other Lincoln cent, but as you'll soon discover, there's a world of nuance and hidden value behind its familiar design. This particular coin was minted during a pivotal moment in U.S. mint history, and collectors quickly learned that even subtle changes in a coin's production can have far-reaching implications in the numismatic world. The 2017 penny was issued during a time when the U.S. Mint was celebrating a significant milestone, and with that celebration came some distinctive features. One of the most eye-catching differences is the introduction of the P mint mark on the obverse, a feature that hadn't been seen on a Lincoln cent from the Philadelphia Mint before. This wasn't just an aesthetic tweak, it was a deliberate nod to the rich legacy of the mint and an acknowledgement of its storied past. To many collectors, that little p isn't just a letter, it's a symbol of a transitional period in American coinage, where tradition met innovation head-on. In terms of historical context, 2017 marked a period of renewed pride for the U.S. Mint. The decision to add the P mint mark was part of a broader initiative to honor the institution's achievements over the decades. While the overall design of the penny remained true to the classic Lincoln portrait and the iconic reverse featuring the Lincoln Memorial, the subtle addition of the mint mark transformed the coin from an everyday piece of currency into a commemorative artifact. It was as if the mint was whispering, "Take a closer look, there's more to this coin than meets the eye." Collectors quickly began to notice that the 2017 penny's value wasn't solely tied to its commemorative aspects. Much like its 2011 counterpart, the 2017 coin also featured a number of production quirks that made some specimens incredibly desirable. Errors, misstrikes, and die anomalies began to surface almost immediately after the coin entered circulation. For instance, there were cases where the P mint mark was misaligned or where the die's intricate details on Lincoln's face appeared slightly doubled. Such imperfections, while they might seem like manufacturing oversights, actually add a layer of rarity that can turn a common coin into a collector's dream. Auction records have started to reflect this newfound interest. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, those that haven't been subjected to the wear and tear of everyday use, are already fetching notable premiums at auctions. One memorable auction saw a 2017 P penny with an off-center strike go for several $100s, far exceeding its face value. Collectors with a discerning eye for error coins are well aware that these rare misprints can command prices that make even a penny seem priceless. The market value of these coins is closely tied to their condition and the uniqueness of the error, with high-grade specimens sometimes reaching price levels that surprise even the most seasoned numismatists. Beyond the technical aspects and the auction records, the 2017 penny also carries with it a series of intriguing stories and anecdotes. I recall hearing from a longtime collector who, while sorting through his collection, discovered a 2017 penny tucked away in an old coin album. At first, it seemed like any other cent until he noticed the crisp P mint mark and a slight doubling effect on Lincoln's image. After a bit of research and consultation with fellow collectors, he confirmed that his coin was one of the early error variants, an exciting discovery that not only added to his collection but also deepened his appreciation for the subtle artistry behind modern minting. Such stories remind us that every coin, no matter how seemingly mundane, has the potential to surprise us with its hidden history. It's also fascinating to consider the role that condition plays in the value of the 2017 penny. In the numismatic community, condition is often the deciding factor between a coin that's worth its weight in metal and one that's a genuine treasure. An uncirculated 2017 penny, still glistening with the original luster and free from the blemishes of circulation, can be worth many times more than one that has seen years of use. Collectors know that factors such as the clarity of the mint mark, the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, and even the uniformity of the copper plating can significantly affect a coin's market value. On the other hand, a circulated coin, while still holding historical interest, might not fetch nearly the same premium. This duality is part of what makes modern coin collecting so engaging. You're not just collecting history, you're also evaluating the artistry and precision of contemporary minting techniques. The deliberate design choices behind the 2017 penny offer another layer of appeal. Unlike many commemorative coins that boast flashy or overly intricate designs, this coin maintains the classic, understated elegance that has characterized Lincoln cents for over a century. The P mint mark isn't overwhelming or ostentatious, it's a subtle signature that adds a whisper of exclusivity. For collectors, this is a perfect blend of tradition and innovation. The coin's design respects the long-standing legacy of President Lincoln and the historical significance of the Lincoln Memorial, while also embracing a modern twist that nods to a turning point in minting practices. This harmony between old and new is one of the many reasons why the 2017 penny has captured the attention of both seasoned collectors and newer enthusiasts alike. And then there are the stories that bring the coin's journey to life. Picture this: a collector, perhaps in his mid-50s with decades of experience tucked under his belt, unearthing a 2017 penny at a local coin show. At first glance, it looks like any other cent, but the moment he flips it in his hand and notices the striking P mint mark and the flawless finish, he knows he's holding something special. He recalls that his grandfather once talked about the innovations at the mint during his youth, and now here he is, witnessing firsthand a piece of that evolving history. These personal connections are what truly elevate the hobby of coin collecting. It's not just about the coins themselves, but about the shared history, the generational tales, and the thrill of finding that rare variant that ties you to a larger narrative. The market for the 2017 penny continues to evolve as more collectors recognize its potential. With the mint's strategic move to highlight the P mint mark and the subsequent emergence of rarer variants, there's a growing consensus that this coin will hold its value, and perhaps even appreciate, as time goes on. Experienced collectors keep a close eye on auction results and dealer offerings, while newer enthusiasts eagerly research the coin's background, eager to learn about the delicate balance of design, error, and historical significance. This dynamic interplay between market forces and collector passion is what makes the 2017 penny so enthralling. In the end, the 2017 U.S. 1 penny stands as a symbol of how even the smallest, most familiar objects can carry layers of complexity and meaning. It's a coin that invites us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the artistry, history, and occasional imperfections that give each piece its unique character. Whether you're a veteran collector with a deep understanding of minting nuances or someone who's just beginning to explore the rich world of numismatics, the 2017 penny offers a remarkable story, a story of innovation, commemoration, and the unexpected treasures that await those who take the time to look closely. As we bring this segment to a close, it's clear that both the 2011 and 2017 pennies have something special to offer. The 2017 coin, with its historic P mint mark and intriguing error variants, reminds us that in the world of coin collecting, even the tiniest details can have a monumental impact. So next time you're sifting through a jar of loose change or examining your coin album, remember that the story of a coin is never as simple as it appears. There's history, artistry, and a hint of mystery in every piece, waiting for the right collector to uncover its secrets.